Well, ladies and gentlemen, it's really a pleasure to be here. It's a pleasure to be here shaking a bit the ordinary thoughts, because what I would like to pose you are questions about the future, and really seeing what makes innovation happen, what has changed, and what we need to really do. Because again, innovation is one of the political buzzwords. Well, we have heard a lot about smart. We have heard about these kind of buzzwords like quantum leap. But again, that's the theoretically smallest leap ever possible. So go beyond and think about the thoughts behind the buzzwords, and then see what is real. Because again, we could spend the whole day speaking about innovation definitions. It's not about that. It's really about doing things and seeing what has changed. It's about making things happen. It's about seeing the role of the quadruple helix players, the users, the public sector, the private sector, the academia, all working together to shape the future, because we are in, I would say, that big changes that we need to do it all together. So again, what we see is that we are really entering into a new innovation era, a new innovation space, where we have new kinds of professions needed to manage that, to catalyze that, where the organization of the innovation ecosystem is very much self-directed, where a lot of the activities are actually brought out to the real world, to be experimented, to be prototyped, to see what is scaling, what is failing at a very, very early stage. Because again, the dynamics of what we all see around us clearly suggest that we cannot plan the future. We need to explore the future because it's so fast changing and not everything is predictable. Well, less and less is actually being predictable. So we need to go to the real world. We need to go to the real world, because the real world is for us entrepreneurs or policymakers, stakeholders in general, the safety net, giving us early indications of what is scalable and what is failing. And that is equally true when we are going to smart cities, whatever it means, to the short-term challenges, but also to the long-term challenges. And I think for us in Europe, the challenge is really to see how we can move to the Open Innovation 2.0. From something cross-licensing, from clusters to ecosystems, from the triple helix, where the real world people are forgotten, they are just market objects, to be something where there are subjects of the whole process, where we are looking at not anymore independency of organizations, but interdependency, how to build commonly the future. The future is so radically different from what we have seen so far that we need to do it together. So again, experimentation and courage go together. And what I would like you to address is really the opportunity cost. What is the cost if you don't jump into the new paradigm? What is the cost if we continue as we have done today? Because we know that the world has changed. And really, I would just focus on the one element in the summary. We don't need to have think tanks, we need to have do tanks. We need to have experiments so that we learn, because again, what we are doing is something entirely new. No one has done it before. Do we have the guts? Well, we should, because we can do it together.